Oh well, there you go. Awesome.
Yes, register first.
Oh, how you going, buddy?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. My name's Lee. How are you?
Tim.
Tim. Oh, lovely to meet you, mate. Oh, to Longville.
Yes.
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 There you go. How are you, mate?
Not too
Good to
bad.
meet you, buddy. I've seen you have said that you're going to post a lot and do a bit of a...
Hey guys, here we are. We're at the dinner, so we'll get some footage through the night, but nice looking venue. So we'll keep you posted through the night. She's off in another world. See you soon. And display cabinets.
Thank you so much for making your time to come all the way here for this dinner. All the accompanying wives as well, who give your blessings for your hubby or even for yourself to collect. Thank you so much for supporting this wonderful hobby of ours. First and foremost, quick shout out to Murad. Thank you so much for joining tonight's dinner. Thank you. All the team from Mattel, thank you so much. Brandon, of course, all the way from El Segundo. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining us. Just a quick one. This year, HotWheels celebrates 10 years of collaborations with Mattel, especially HotWheels. And it wouldn't have gone this far if it wasn't for your support. So thank you so much. And this year we've been given the opportunity to come up with a whole collection of merchandise, especially for the convention. And I must say I'm really proud to have Malaysia and Blossom right across our race jacket. So thank you so much Mattel for this opportunity. Ini dia, kita ada seleksi collection merchandise with the HotWheels. It's for collectors across the world to collect. Jadi itu saja. Thank you so much everyone. Have a great dinner. I'm Hassan Ahmad. Cheers.
A lot bigger than I expected, so it's like intimidating. So if I'm up here nervous and sweating, you'll know why. It couldn't have been put together without everyone's help. So there's all the staff here. It's hard for me to name every name, but a lot of people worked very hard to make this event happen. So I want to thank you all for that, and hopefully we can give a round of applause to everyone who made tonight's event possible. And I'm going to make one quick shout out to a fellow coworker of mine who flew in from Hong Kong today just to be with us this weekend. Pit Lau is sitting at the table with us. He's the lead design manager for all the HotWheels tracks and play sets. So everything that all the racetracks that you use, it's all because of Pit and his team in Hong Kong and China that allow our products to actually work and be as good as they are. So thank you, Pit. And I made a quick presentation, I won't take up the whole night, for just walking through the diecast design process on one of the upcoming RLC cars. And I brought a few prototypes to share with you tonight. I'll have the table with me, you can see them afterwards. And I'm just going to walk through this so you get an idea of what we do every day. So I'm going to walk us through the 1972 Chevy Pro Street Redline Club car. This is a new model that will be out later this year in 2025. So It's an American-themed car, something that I enjoyed working on, and hopefully I can share some of that passion with you tonight. So we go to the next slide. So typically when we're developing the cars, we try to figure out what do we want to do? Like, is there something new, something different, something that hasn't been done before? Do we want to jump on a current trend? So we're trying to figure out what that challenge is. And with this one, I wanted to bring back 1980s Pro Street. That's that really race car stance, but street legal. So the big slick tires in the back, skinny tires up the front, big engine, roll cage, parachute, slam stance, something really cool. And why not a Chevy Nova? We haven't had that in the Redline Club line, and it's a really cool car that deserves some love. Next, please. And from an idea to get it to a digital model, sometimes if it's a new car, we can get CAD geometry from the licensor, or sometimes we can purchase it online and then we'll modify it to make it look like a Hot Wheels aesthetic. So with this one, I was able to get a Chevy Nova CAD model, and I made some design changes to it to get the scaling, the proportions, and the stance right. Sometimes we use reference pictures, sometimes we'll make drawings, things like that. And with this one, we developed some new wheel rims. And this just shows a little inkling of how we go from an initial CAD model to the designs that we produce. Next, please. So above, you'll see the turnaround views of the model. You'll also see how the parts break up from manufacturing. So we have to be able to produce it. It can't just be one solid part. We also, with Redline Club, we try to incorporate some features in our cars. This one, I have a removable front cowl. And I'm just showing references of how that cowl can come apart, what the car might look like stock, as well as some examples of modified versions. Next, please. And then everything that we do, there's rounds that go back and forth with our production partners. They have to sometimes adjust gaps for clearance, for paint thickness. Sometimes parts have to be made thicker just to be manufacturable. And at scale, a small change, even if it's a millimeter, can be a big visual difference. So we're always fine-tuning between the design and what's feasible for manufacturing. Next, please. And then once we're done, we'll have something like this. We'll share this with the licensor. This shows the general views of the sculpt, the features, the legal lines, things like that. And once they approve it, then we can start manufacturing it. Next, please. And then we'll get some engineering pilot samples. We'll review those. Sometimes there's issues with the molding. They might have to adjust something. They might have short shots. They might have some surface finishing to improve. So we'll make little comments like that. And until we refine it, until we have a producible product. And next, please. And then we'll end up with a final piece like this. And I brought samples of these so you can see them tonight. You can see them in person. And this will give you an idea of how we spend our days at work. So, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Brendan. I just want to say, going once. 3,000 ringgit going twice. Come on, guys. It is for a good cause and 3,000 ringgit.
This is so amazing. A fellow Aussie got this big.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, man. So you have the companion piece for last year.
He bought it last year for 21,000 as well. It'll be
Hello everyone again, good evening. It is currently after midnight, almost 1 a.m. We've gotten back to our room and I thought we'd show off the dinner set. So it comes in this nice box. We open up with thank you for attending. Open it up, oh, look at that. We'll just pull out, we'll close this back up. I've popped the lid off. Of course, while I'm trying to do a video, I would have popped the lid off. There it is, left and right facing Porsches. Very, very nice in this display. Got a little pin in there, and if I flip it around, we have number 24 out of 1500 and number 1024 out of 1500. So there it is, guys. That is the 3rd annual Collectors Convention Malaysia dinner set. We'll see you tomorrow when we're at the event. Alright guys, here we are. Art of Speed, day 1. Let's go. Well, technically day 2, dinner was day 1. But just walking up now. And let's go find some cool cars, some Hot Wheels, Tarmac Works. She's gonna kill me because of the hill.
I'm good.
Alright, let's go. Alright guys, we're here. We have the Tarmac Works event exclusive. So Mel's gonna open that up and we're gonna have a look at it.
What number did we get?
I think they're limited to like 1500 or something like that.
Yeah, or 1,000 I think.
It's got the, hold on. It's got the Art of Speed logo on there, that's the event. Number 768. Look at that. It's nice. Is there anything on the back of the container? There you go, Art of Speed. Tarmac Works, that's really nice. Oh, there you go. Just slides out. There you go. How's it going, everyone? We have done a very poor job today at capturing some of this event. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be on the camera a bit more. But it's just such a big event, so much is going on. You just don't know where to look sometimes. So we're currently just walking down to where we get a car from, but as you can see behind me, there's a whole bunch of stance cars all parked up, which look cool. But yeah, so hopefully tomorrow we'll get some more footage. Alright guys, thought we'd do just a quick walkthrough of bodies down here. I know this trip's mainly die-cast, but how can we ignore some of these? Bunch of bikes leaving out. This is nice. Sweet S15. Love these in the yellow. Nice wide body. Alright. So this is the stance meet. So as you can see, some pretty stanced out cars. What caught my attention though, these vans over here. There's Mecca way over there. This is something that they definitely do not modify back in Australia. How sick are these? Look at that, 10. Probably the coolest sounding high ace you've ever heard. Don't mind those taillights, they look pretty cool. Oh no, I hear the typical Gaga problem in the background. Someone's struggling to start. Absolute slammed Mazdas. Rooftop 10 on your Mazda. What else down this way is catching my attention? It's got a pretty cool wrap. Oh, and that wrap too. Down there, nice. Nice wide body. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's the Hero. Some of these cars are just so clean out here. Maybe not that one, but the wheels are though. Wheels before paint. And you get a big variety. It's the car culture here is you modify what you got, what you can afford. So not everyone can afford big sick JDM cars. Sometimes they're tiny little things, especially a lot of the local cars get modified. So this is just a taste, like the kind of stuff that's in that building is like next level, but we'll get some footage of that tomorrow. Alright, a lot of these guys have been here since 9 AM. It is now 6 PM, so I'm sure this car park was a hell of a lot fuller earlier in the day, but there's still heaps of people here. I think the event's on for another hour. Yeah, you like get all kinds of cool modified cars. Protons, Peroda is another one of their brands out here. So they're we were talking to some people at the dinner, and like one guy explained, like something like a Land Cruiser is 300,000 ringgit, which is close to 100,000, and that's similar price to what we pay back home for a brand new Land Cruiser, but their income is quite a bit lower, so it makes things very unachievable. This thing's cool, but playing game is strong. You win an award? Yeah. What was the award for?
The best speaker by the judges.
Very nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
There you go. Best street car. And like, if you guys ever come out here, don't be afraid to talk to the locals. Like, they're so friendly out here. Like, we've had dealings with a few people, and they want photos, and they want to get to know you. They want to get your WhatsApp number, friends on Facebook. You know, very friendly nation.
Pakai tadi atau tiket takut saya. Ini betul plastik betul. Plastik.
So look what's down here. Bit cool around here.
Atau nak cakap apa ni? Ni memang perfect ni. So, itu pendapat saya. Tapi, kita nak tahu juga kenapa Good People terpilih kereta tersebut kan?
Alright. I don't know if a leaf would fit under that lip.
Di mata saya, umur sama dengan saya ke? Bagi dah sedikit. English ke? Chinese ke? I translate lah. Vintage tu plastik lah. Saya tengok, dia punya setting tu.
Can't get over this Beamer. This Beamer is sick.
Silver color dengan dia punya big rim.
You see the wheels?
Gelambang ini ceri ni hoi tu bagus. Thank you.
Alright.
Ambil gambar jap
Quite cool. Very cool.
Kita menjemput wakil susun garaj. Dia
Alright guys,
bagi dengan special guest.
I'm going to wrap it up here for today. We'll see you at day 2 of Art of Speed, and we'll get a bit more footage for you. Catch you then. Alright, here we are back for day 2. Let's hopefully get a bit more filming. We brought the gimbal today, so it'll make me film more. So we're just walking up now. Bit of a late start for us today. We were here early yesterday. I think we waited 4 hours in line for the Legends tour and missed out on the F1s and the Eurospeed. But we got some transporters, so that's the main thing I wanted anyway, so we're happy with that. We're hoping today it's a bit quieter. As you saw yesterday, there was all these cars down here when we left, so they're all gone. So we're just hoping the halls will be quieter. We'll get a some better footage, not so many people. So we're just walking up now. We'll see you in a little bit.